I'll be now proceeding the roll call. You will receive your voting card and secret ballot envelope as I say your member organization's name. So ASEPA Algeria, ATEP Tunisia delegated to ASEPA Algeria, NAPSA Australia, TDT UPO Vietnam delegated to NAPSA Australia, AFA Austria, CAPC Canada, CCPSA Czech Republic, IPSF Egypt, IPSA Iran delegated to IPSF Egypt, TUPS Estonia, ANA France, BPHE Germany, GPSA Ghana, NAPSA Sierra Leone delegated to GPSA Ghana, HUPSA Hungary, LPSA Lebanon, QFUS Qatar delegated to LPSA Lebanon, MyPSA Malaysia, MyPSA Malaysia, NUSPS Singapore delegated to MyPSA Malaysia, FEFAMEX Mexico, KNPSV the Netherlands, CPSA Croatia delegated to KNPSV the Netherlands, NZEPSO New Zealand, APF Portugal, PASFA Romania delegated to APF Portugal, KNAPS Republic of Korea, APS Japan delegated to KNAPS Republic of Korea, CISA Slovenia, ASAP Switzerland, SPSA Slovakia delegated to ASAP Switzerland, PSAP Thailand, TPAYC Turkey, BPSA United Kingdom, TPAYC Turkey, BPSA United Kingdom, NPSA Malta delegated to BPSA United Kingdom, AFA ASB United States, and FECABEC Costa Rica delegated to AFA ASB United States. Okay, please raise your voting cards once you have received it so that we can count. Voting cards if it has been delegated to you. Hi guys. Hi people. Please raise your hand. Two. 32 full members present and voting. Thank you.
Thank you, Misha. And now we have an announcement for the RC.
Hi, everyone. So in classroom 1, class 2, there is now the export workshop till 3:30 p.m. and complementary PS workshop till 5 p.m. After that, there's DD petition starts from 5 to 6 p.m. So for member organization have to request delegates that wish to register to register to this workshop. Thank you.
Thank you so much. So we're continuing with the agenda, and next point are sorry. Can I have a proposal and a seconder to resume the standing proposed by ASEP Algeria, seconded by AFA Austria? I would like to proceed to the voting procedure. Those who are against to resume the standing orders. Those motion carried and the standing orders are on. as I said, next point agenda, our membership application. For those, we are going to start with full member applications. We have received four applications, so we are going to start with two of them. We are going to have open discussion with the first one, then we are going to proceed to the open discussion of the second one, and then we are going to close discussion for both member organizations. And then the voting procedure will be for each member organization. I don't know if the procedure is clear. Clarification? I have another mic.
Denise, I'm Portugal. I'm actually not sure if this is a clarification, but we received an email like 13 hours ago that has a deadline for today at 23:59 regarding the member application. So I'm not sure if everyone has analyzed them since we have an email with a deadline for today. So are we going to go through them?
We have a clarification from IPSF Expo.
Can I just ask you, please, do you mean the application shared with CDs or in the GA folder?
These are from Portugal. I think the ones that we received in the email were also uploaded at the same time in the folder, so like 13 hours ago. And in the email it says that we have that deadline.
Okay, so the deadline isn't for all these. This is just for CPs who want to ask questions. We took them into consideration. Questions basically are repeating those that our coordinator was asking to the organization. So this deadline doesn't apply to these. That's why we can vote on this and we can discuss it, because it simply is technology. And this is only for CPs. Like, you have to understand that this is separate. Most of them are CPs, but at the same time, we have to send them to CPs for attending so they can see the applications. And if something is wrong, then they usually tell us. But that's the point that we have to share that the CPs besides the CPs.
We have a clarification from Afu Oster.
Annika Austria, but what sense does it make? What sense does it make to have a later deadline for CPs because of the fact that something is wrong after we voted for it? It's a bit, we agree with appel.
We have clarification from Expo.
Thank you for your question. You have to understand the process of membership applications is quite difficult because what we can we don't have any specific deadline for payment, because if they pay until the last day before the GA, they still should be admitted because it's not really up to them when the payment is going to be processed. And we were lucky enough that our applicants managed to pay until the last days. So when they pay, it is forwarded to Expo, which has to provide green lights. That's why some of the applications are very late, and we're sorry for that. We know that they are very late and that you didn't have too much time to go through them. But that's the point, that they pay late, and it's not up to them that sometimes that's taking a little time. So that's why they are proposing now that they can be voted because they completed all the procedure for the membership application.
The IPSF committee would like to ask you if you feel comfortable with the timeline to read all the applications, or do you want to table these motions, the late membership application that you received, or you feel comfortable to proceed with the normal order of the application? You can give your opinion on this. I would like to ask if you are agreeing to have more time and table this motion. Please rise and agree. Those who are agreeing on table these motions to this late application, please rise your green cards if you are agreeing. See a lot of cards. You have a clarification, Switzerland?
Valentine also Switzerland. Could you just repeat what you just said? It wasn't clear at all.
Okay, I am asking you if you feel comfortable with the normal order, or do you want more time to read the application? So I would like to ask now, you feel comfortable to have more time, write your green cards. If you want more time to read the applications, or we proceed with I see my. No. So I see majority red, so we can proceed with the normal order of the membership application. So we are going to start with motion number 9. This is the 68 IPSF General Assembly, accepts as as full member of IPSF and welcomes them to the Federation. Can I have confirmation the representative from Colombia are online? Yes, they are. They have video. We have a video of their application and their presentation, so we're going to proceed to see the video first.
Obróć.
Hey everybody, my name is Silvana Tapia and I'm back from the personally outside of Colombia. This video is for the membership application for organizations. Well, the Colombian Association of Students of Pharmaceutical Chemistry is a non-profit association that represents all students from undergraduate to 2 years postgraduate of all the 12 universities that have the career of pharmacy in Colombia, which means that we represent all students out of the country that study this career. Well, this year, 600 students are currently represented. Okay, well, the IPSF was created in the 70s, but it was officially established in the 90s. So this year, we are in our 29th anniversary. About our values, aims, and objectives. Our values are respect, tolerance, responsibility, social ethics, honesty, industriousness, national identity, commitment, creativity, cooperation, among others. Our aims are to support and promote the development and programming of academic, social, and cultural activities to promote the growth and training of students, which are the future professionals. The main activities are more focused on interactions, so we have interactive talks on topics of pharmacy, professional development, and public health, scientific weeks, Olympics, face-to-face volunteer activities, and national congress, national symposium, and others. Here we have pictures of the congress that was this year, as last March. Symposium, and of course that was given in the congress and other activities. About the structure. Well, we have a national board and it has 12 positions can see them here. And we also have 5 sectionals, which are Valle, Bolívar, Atlántico, Antioquia, and Bogotá, one for each department of the country that has a university that has a curriculum pharmacy. In each of the sectionals, we have a sectional board. The difference between the sectional board and the national board is that the sectional boards represent each sectional, and the national boards represents all of them. Okay, so students of each sectional can affiliate to our association. This is the national board of this year. This is the CEO, Jason, and this is me, the person. Well, about the faculty or universities that we have. In Atlántico section, we have two universities, which are these two. At Valle section, we have two. At Bogotá section, we have 5. At Antioquia, we have 2. And in Bogotá, we have 1 university. How do we change the mandate? Well, I already said that we have a national board and sectional boards. Well, what we do is that we open inscriptions, and every student that is affiliated to the organization can participate. And then we have an assembly in which all the national board and also delegates of each sectional board can participate, and we choose that as optional. That's how we change the mandate of the CEO, of the CP, and of each position of the boards in the association. But about how we plan to save and stability. It's with the money that we receive from the membership, and that's how we pay the membership fee, and that's how we plan to send delegates in the future. We want to participate and want to be part of the full membership because we want to contribute to as much as activities as we can, not only in Colombia but all over the world. So we want to benefit students all over the world, and we also want the right to vote and to be able to support in the decision making apparatus and IPSF. Well, about the STEP. We have it since 2019, and since then we have received 3 boys and 2 girls from Peru. And so we will send a girl from Bogotá. She will be received in South Korea, and in this month we also will receive 3 girls from Costa Rica. And here we have pictures of students making a membership in the intro. Thank you.
Thank you for video. So now the floor is open for discussion. Please register yourself in the system if you have any questions.
Can you please have the RC member present the Zoom with our guests from Colombia? And also, the kitchen will liaise with you and test the sound.
We have confirmation of if the sound is good. Could the Colombia representative speak and confirm that she can speak here? Okay, we have confirmation from the Colombian representative. She can speak. So now we have a substitute.
Sorry, can you repeat, please?
Valentine, as of Switzerland, first of all, thank you very much for your application. Yes. Louder.
Can you please speak louder and mic closer to your mouth because
Valentine, as of Switzerland, like this. Okay. Valentine, as of Switzerland, first of all, thank you very much for your application as a full member. We wanted to ask, we saw that your association has been in IPSF since 4 years, and we wanted to know why are you applying now? What has changed in those last couple of years where you could have already applied for full membership that you didn't have and that you have now? Thank you.
Okay, can we have the answer from the Colombian representative? You have 10 minutes. Okay, can I have confirmation that the Colombian representative listened to me?
I don't know if I get the question. The question is that if we are in IPSF a long time ago, why are we planning for group number now?
Yes.
Is that the question?
Yes, that's the question. Yes, that's the question.
Hello, can everyone hear me? Okay. This is how we're going to go about this application. So we have our applicants on Zoom. However, the computer's microphone is not. Okay, the computer's microphone is not powerful enough to pick up what the delegates are asking. So when you ask the question, I will repeat it to the applicant while they're at the Zoom computer. Okay, is that okay, everyone? Can I say read card? Everyone agrees to that? Okay, so please speak out the question loud and clear, and I'll repeat it at the computer. Okay? Please wait for me to repeat the question from us as a step by. Okay.
So much for the verification. Can I have?
Okay, so
Are you listening? Can I have again the question from our secretary?
is you have been a member of the association for the past few years now, for quite some time. And you would like to know what has changed for you to want to apply.
Well, we were waiting to be prepared. We were waiting to incorporate the CO and CP and to see how much could this cost to send delegates to the assemblies. So we felt that right now we are really prepared, and also the pandemic and all those things. So that's why we're planning now.
Thank you so much. Next we have Abel Portugal.
Denise, upper Portugal, first thing for your application. Regarding the payment of the fee, it is mentioned that each student pays a fee to the association. So we wanted to understand if throughout the mandate the students have been consistent with the payment, or if you have any other sources of income. Thank you.
Would you repeat the question to the Colombian representative?
The question is, have your students been consistent in paying their membership fees, or do you have any other source of income
Can you repeat, please? Okay, well, yeah, our students have been consistent and we haven't had problems with it. I think that's that question you're asking.
Thank you so much. Then we have Asepo.
Yes, I need the traduction.
Sorry, guys. We see that somebody registered direct, but it's not showing up on the parliamentary system as a technical. So it's 71. Is this you?
How Darren from Portugal.
Me, up in Portugal, we also ask if you have any other sources of income besides the fees of the members, of the students. Thank you.
Will you repeat the question from the Colombian representative, please?
Can you repeat, please? Can you translate it, please? Well, we have the membership, and also we do a lot of activities to earn money and to receive a lot of money from professionals or other people that want to participate in activities of the association. So that's the way that we have all the money to do the activities and also to send delegates in the future if we are to full member.
Thank you. Colombia, next we have.
Some of the activities, for example, are a congress or some activities that are like volunteering or maybe to some trips or activities in spiritual days such as Christmas and things like that. That's how we have all that money.
Thank you so much. We have Darren from Switzerland.
Valentine of Switzerland, about the money that you mentioned that you gained through the activities, we wanted to ask if the sponsorships or the sponsors are aware that their money is being reallocated for the membership fee instead of the actual activity, because usually it is like that when you have a contract, you agree to allocate money for the activity, for instance. Are they aware that their money would be used for the membership fee? Thanks.
Question for the Colombian representative, please.
Can I ask for translation, please?
Okay, we have a technical translation, so for this I will support the Colombian representatives to the translation to Spanish, but I will need to pass the floor to Mr. President.
Well, okay, it's not only for the membership, it's also for all other activities that we do. Okay, can I talk in Spanish? Ok, vale. Bueno, el dinero que nosotros recaudamos no es únicamente para pagar los grupos de la Universidad de IPSF, también pues para nosotros las actividades que hacemos acá, entonces si los patrocinadores están enterados que nosotros utilizamos el dinero pues para los gastos de la asociación en general, incluyendo IPSF.
Danny, you have the mic now, executive will bring it to you. Green, you keep your mic for the participants here before. Is that working? Daniel?
Daniel, IPSF volunteer. Her answer was the money is not just for the membership fee, it is for other activities that the ASEAN Web Colombia has. That's the summary of the answer. Thank you.
I hope this clarifies. After Portugal, we will now move on the list of the new points. I need to check just a moment. Yes, okay. We are going with new point from Azure
Valentine, as of Switzerland, we saw that you have a vision by 2030, which we actually quite like, that you have a direction where you're working towards. However, we do not quite see the difference between the values that you have already now. So we do not see kind of the step of improvement that you're working towards. Could you maybe rephrase or elaborate exactly what your vision entails by 2030?
Daniel?
Con respecto a que los seres humanos aprendamos los productos. Es con respecto a eso. Well, we have to update that because annually we have to pay some legal taxes. So next year is the year that it's our 30th anniversary. So next year we're gonna update that thing. So that's all I have to say about it. Because the association is gonna keep going, so it's not gonna end till the year.
Thank you, Colombia. I will now move to Azteca, Algeria. Your comment?
So I'm from Algeria. First of all, thank you for your application and your well-detailed documentation. You mentioned in your official documents that one of the functions of the contact person will be to present before IPSF member who will attend the World Congress and deliver their certificate at the end of the Congress. Does this imply that the contact person will have to attend the WC, since usually the certificates are given during the event? Thank you.
Thank you, Azteca, Algeria. Colombia, would you like a translation?
Sí, porque es que no se escucha, o sea, cuando hablan no se escucha, cuando hablan.
Nosotros como asociación, lo que hacemos es que para cada cargo, tanto de desempeño como CEO,
generamos un certificado que cumpla con unos ciertos parámetros en cuanto al trabajo que hicieron durante su periodo en el cual tuvieron el cargo o representaron este cargo. Entonces, a final de año, pues, revisamos esos parámetros, si se cumplieron o no se cumplieron, y se identifica si se debe o no se debe dar el certificado a la persona o al cargo respectivamente.
Okay, the translation of that, this certificate means practically an achievement of the mandate. Practically that means they review if the contact person and the civil exchange officer complies with other requirements of the position, and that's practically a certificate of achievement of the mandate. Thank you.
Thank you, IPSF Algeria and Colombia, and then we now move to Austria.
Annika out of Austria, we would like to ask you why do you plan to revise the vision of the association only every 10 years? Thank you.
O sea, la pregunta es, ¿por qué lo alargamos 10 años más? Ok. Bueno, pues principalmente nuestra carrera, por ejemplo, acá en Colombia se está expandiendo más rápido de lo que esperábamos. Entonces, lo que queremos hacer es no alargar un tiempo tan largo o tener una visión tan larga, de tal manera que, digamos, lleguen a cambiar algunos pensamientos. Entonces, nuestra idea es hacerlo por plazos relativamente cortos, pero que podamos hacer una constante revisión de la asociación con respecto a las diferentes universidades y así poder seguir aumentando estos plazos y seguir creciendo.
Thank you, Colombia. Can I please ask you all to have your cameras on? Please. While you're speaking, then you can translate, please. And we will move, after that is done, we will move to the direction of IPSF Algeria.
Ok, dame un segundo.
Asefa, you may take the floor.
So thanks for Algeria. Regarding the plan that mentioned right now, how are you planning to make it, let's say, at the same limelight of the IPSF strategic plan? Thank you.
Benny? Asefa Algeria, please continue the question.
So I plan this for Algeria, since we were talking about your association's strategic plan, how are you planning to make it, let's say, the same image of the IPSF strategic plan? Thank you.
No, me la repites, por favor. Ok, pues una de esas campañas y lo que estamos intentando es, o sea, por eso también estamos aplicando como al full membership, que es para tomar decisiones dentro de la IPSF como tal y así lograrla encaminar también hacia el QF en estas decisiones, ¿ya? Entonces, como campañas de salud, la Copa Vampiro, las diferentes actividades que se hacen anualmente, celebran pues, o las conmemoraciones de los días especiales.
We are online. We are live.
Can I have a confirmation that the live stream is on? I will kindly ask you all to take your seats. We're continuing, guys. Please take a seat. Can we also have the room closed? Yes, me, we can hear someone. Thank you. Okay. Can I ask Columbia to finish the intervention because they were cut in half?
Vale, pero que no escuché la pregunta, o es la misma antes de que se cortara. Ok, vale. Pues nuestra idea como ACQF y como ACQF pues va relacionada en cuanto a la parte de salud y IPSF genera normalmente campañas de salud. Nuestra idea es acompañarlos y pues por lo mismo también estamos aplicando al Full Membership para tener esa capacidad de tomar decisiones y de cierta forma implementarlas también en nuestra asociación. Pues nuestra idea es acompañarlos en todas las actividades que se hacen anualmente, como la Copa Vampiro, las semanas de las inmunizaciones, las fechas específicas que tenemos de salud en el año. Entonces es pues como más que todo eso, ir encaminado con las actividades que IPSF realiza anualmente, cosa que nosotros hacemos pues de igual forma todos los años, solo que como membership también tenemos el programa del IPSF, que es en cuanto a los intercambios que tenemos con las diferentes universidades de los diferentes países. Entonces, pues tenemos y ya hemos hecho alianzas con Costa Rica, con México, hemos traído unas chicas de Francia hace poco. Entonces, pues esa es como nuestra idea, acompañar pues, con IPSF todos los procesos e implementar nuevos cargos que pues nos ayuden a crecer como ACQF y tener una visión similar a la de IPSF.
Okay, I will translate this. Let's mention that they would like to apply for the full membership because IPSF is a global pharmaceutical students federation with the common goal that's public health. They would like to be very aligned with this part of the public health, supporting all the campaigns that you have. Those campaigns align obviously to the WHO calendar. Also, they would like to be part of the CEP. They already have some interchange with France. Also, they have some alliances with Mexico and Costa Rica. But that's the summary of his answer. They want to participate, they want to be aligned in the most possible way to the IPSF's covered values. Thank you.
Thank you, Danny. Columbia, we move to Alpha Austria again. We have a technical from Alpha Austria.
Annika Alpha Austria, our previous question was never translated. Could we have the English translation? Don't speak Spanish.
Can you please repeat the question for Danny because the sidetrack class is about to have comment?
Annika Alpha Austria, why do you revise the vision of the association only every 10 years?
Daniel,
Could you please repeat, please? More louder.
Okay. Annika, please repeat the question. Apple question, would you please repeat the question louder so that the parliamentary coordinator can hear you? But if you can, hold the mic as close to your mouth as you need.
Annika, out of Austria, in your constitution, you write that you are revising the vision of the association only every 10 years. Why only every 10 years?
¿Me la repites por favor? Porque no sé si es mi internet o el tuyo, pero se está cortando. Pues creo que fue la misma que me hicieron ahorita. No sé si estoy equivocado. Pues nuestra idea, como les dije ahorita, es que como en Colombia la profesión como químico farmacéutico en las diferentes universidades está creciendo de una manera tan rápida. Entonces, no queremos tener periodos o nuestra visión no la queremos extender tanto, ya que a medida que va creciendo tanto la asociación como la profesión, nuestra idea es ir renovando esta visión, ya que pues, constantemente estamos avanzando y generando diferentes cambios. Entonces, pues no podemos tener esos periodos como tan grandes, porque pues pueden cambiar las cosas y simplemente la idea es ir a la vanguardia con lo que hay en el momento en cuanto a nuestra profesión y en cuanto a las universidades y en cuanto a Colombia.
Well, what we said about the question is they are updating the vision of the organization since the profession of the pharmacy is growing in Colombia. They are not saying it will be 10 years, no, because they are updating and updating since the profession is growing and is updating. But it is not 10 years, but they are reviewing constantly the vision of the organization, and it's depending on how the profession is growing in Colombia. Thank you.
Thank you, Colombia and Daniel. We will move to IPSF Egypt. Can I please have scrutineer? Thank you.
Aside IPSF Egypt, first of all, good luck with your presentation for being a full member. My question is, you mentioned that you were in 12 university in Colombia, and only when you mentioned that about the part of SAP, you only hosted maybe 5 or 40 students only in 4 years, which is somehow the number is not that much big. And also it's only in 2 universities, while you mentioned that you were in 12 universities. So I want clarification for this point. The 12 university point and the part of the 5 students being hosted by Colombia. Thank you. Repeat the question. Okay, the question, why you say that you have 12 coordinators or IPSF coordinator and 12 universities, but the hosting for the sub-students we're only in 2 universities. And why we are not expanding more in SAP if we are having the multi-university that can host and provide training for the international students? Thank you.
Bueno, nosotros no lo hemos terminado de extender, justamente estamos en ese proceso. ya se está, en este, o sea, hasta ahorita se han hecho precisamente a Cali y Medellín, que son las ciudades que han recibido pues como los intercambios de las universidades. Nos estamos en este momento extendiendo a Bogotá y Atlántico, solo que pues es precisamente Medellín, que es, es como el principal, ha recibido a todos estos estudiantes, ya que es una de las universidades con, o la más antigua con nuestra profesión. Entonces, digamos que los contactos o las comunicaciones que han tenido han sido pues de años atrás y han logrado y tienen, digamos, un campo más amplio en su ciudad que logra recoger, o sea, en cuanto a plantas de producción, clínicas, entonces logran recoger ese compendio de todo lo que necesitamos como UFs, que por eso es que han llegado directamente a Medellín, pero estamos en el proceso de ampliarlo a las demás ciudades del país o donde tenemos la carrera principal.
Well, the translation of what we said is that they are trying to expand the student exchange program to all the universities in Colombia, but nowadays they just have the majority of this in Cali and also in Medellin because there are the majority of the conditions to perform the STEM. They have most of the areas on this university like pharmaceutical industry, communitary pharmacy, they have the most conditions on those cities, but they are working to have this on the Atlántico, that is Barranquilla, and also in other cities. But they are working nowadays to expand this, but they need the conditions. But practically the conditions are in Cali and in Medellin for hostel nowadays. Thank you.
Thank you, Colombia and Danny. I have Daniel from Portugal.
Denise, I'm in Portugal. We don't have internet here.
Can you please, I see can you please try connecting to the other Wi-Fi to try? Turning off, turning on. It usually helps for me. Like 2 times. I also have a procedural motion from Asset Switzerland.
Valentine, as of Switzerland, we would like to have a procedural motion on closing the floor for discussion. Thanks.
Do we have a second? No? Okay, since we just established a motions committee that we had 5 entries into the system, we can have a seconder for the decision motion raised by Apple Austria. I did not see who raised the voting card first. It's going to be CCPSA Czech Republic. I will remind you there are no abstentions on voting procedural motion. All those full members wishing to vote against the closing the floor for discussion, please raise your voting card up high. Motion carried unanimously.
Dale, muchísimas gracias.
Can you now please clear the speakers list? And we will proceed with the voting procedure on the motion 9. Sorry.
Está bien, está bien.
We will not proceed with the voting as we agreed at the beginning that we will have 2 motions, 2 presentations from 2 full members in the open discussion. Then we will close discussion and have close discussion on both proposals, both applications, followed by separate voting on each. Thank you, Colombia, for your patience. I will now pass the chair to Daniel, and we can move to motion now.
have the system on the screen?
Please try.
Okay. Can we have the video? Okay. Let's move to motion number 10. This is 68 IPSF General Hospital. I am here as full member of IPSF and welcomes them to the Federation. We are going to reproduce the video first and then we are going to open the floor for discussion.
Ya también.
We are going to wait 5 minutes for we have technical with the video. We are going to wait. Thank you.
Hello everyone. Okay.
We can start. Can we start?
Hello everyone. My name is Abdul Baron. I am SEO of Alpha Niger. Alpha Niger is association for all the students and pharmacists in Niger. Is composed by two universities, University Abdul for Niamey and University d'Antico Ludo for Maradi. Slide. Next. We were established 2016. IPSF represents all pharmacy students and recent graduates in Niger, and we have 1,105 members. Value and aim of the association: promote contact and relationship. Next, please. Next, promote contact and relationship between pharmacy students and other health actors to promote the pharmaceutical science, promote the public health, encourage scientific research, educate the public about the pharmacist's role in the health system. We have the week Welcome in Pharmacy. The first one for facilitate the integration of new students. The second one for promote the pharmacist's role in the health system. You can see the picture. You have a material donation of the occasion of World Tuberculosis Day. Next, International Day of Women's Sport. We participate the 16th Scientific Congress of PESPAO and hosting the 17th edition. We finished today. You can see the picture. Next, IPSF events. 2 days. Next, IFAN Niger was present, 5 participants during the Night Afro Symposium in Mali. Next, the organization of the association. Under control of the General Assembly, IFAN is led by the Executive Board, President, the Vice President, the Secretary General, the Deputy Secretary General, the Statutory Auditor. Next, the Vice President in charge of Scientific Commission, the Vice President in charge of Deputy Scientific Commission, the Vice President in charge of External Relations, the Vice President Webmaster, the Vice President Assistant Webmaster, the Vice President in charge of Public Health. Next, please. The Deputy Vice President in charge of Public Health, the Vice President in charge of Academic and Social Affairs, the Deputy Vice President in charge of Academic and Social Affairs, the Vice President in charge of Cultural and Sport Affairs, the Deputy Vice President in charge of Cultural and Sport Affairs. Next, please. The association shows its mandate every year during the General Assembly. The candidate tried to find an agreement by consensus, otherwise the Assembly proceeds to a vote. The executive takes office. Why? Take office immediately after passing law organized by the past executive committee. Next, why did IFAN decide to apply for IPSF member? Be able to participate fully in the resolution of public health problems, to create capacity building opportunities for students, be able to fully participate in the set, to continue participating in IPSF professional development activity and international opportunity. Next, IFAN plan to pay its membership fees through finance providing from membership fees, project exit sponsor interest, revenue from organizing activity, the financing of the National Order of Pharmacists. Next. Yes, we are looking forward to join participating in the same. Alpha has the extended and provide internship program ESA with in partner those who will facilitate the same. Next. We will support the delegate church fundraising activity. We will use a part of the development fund to support students to attend IPSF event. If necessary, a personal contribution from those we want to participate. Next. Thank you.
Okay.
Thank you, everyone. I am finished my presentation.
Thank you so much for the legal representatives. So now it's time to open the floor for discussion. So if you want to ask something, please register yourself in the system. Okay, we have PSB. Please, we have a direct, we cannot accept the direct right now because we did not any intervention, previous intervention.
Thank you for the application. We saw that you previously applied to become a member. However, this application has not been accepted. Can you please clarify why not? Thank you.
Sorry, can you repeat the question, please?
Online campus in the Netherlands. Thank you for your application. We saw that you have applied previously, but it has not been accepted. Can you please clarify why not? Thank you.
Oui. Please, can you repeat?
Have a technical from BBSA. Please, Mike, BBSA, please.
Oui, effectivement, j'entends. On a eu à se présenter, mais on n'a pas vraiment été refusé. Il y avait eu un souci avec la transaction. Il manquait quelques francs que les banques ont relevé lors du transfert. Vu que la pompe postulée n'était pas suffisante, c'est la raison pour laquelle on n'a pas pu passer le full number.
So his answer was the only reason we were not accepted as a full member is because the amount of money was sent in the transaction was not the full amount, and we could not send the rest of it on time.
Okay, thank you so much for the translation. Now we have the technical communication.
Okay, for the correct point, very good point. issue. You can't connect to the Wi-Fi. Something that you point.
Yes. We have communication from this situation with Wi-Fi from the executive committee.
Madam Executive, so if you cannot connect to the Wi-Fi previously, we will write you down. You will use finger rules. Yes, if in case you cannot connect to Wi-Fi, immediately switch the finger rules.
Yes, sure.
We will write you down, but we will follow the list that you should have on the screen, but no. We have it on the screen because of the Zoom. So we have next, as Switzerland, followed by Portugal, then United States of America, after Portugal, followed by IPSF, after Austria, then Germany. That's the list. We will write it here and we will follow it. And I cannot give you the floor. This is just communication, Danny.
I have information from Austria.
Austria, this is just regarding the last procedural motion. Normally, procedural motions are to be discussed as well according to Article 4.1.3. It's a little reminder for our beloved experts. Thank you.
Next, we have on the list, sorry. Hungary, IPSF, Iraq.
Hello, Saba from IPSF Iraq. In your presentation, you mentioned that you will support your delegated to attend IPSF events by fundraising activities. So, can you please elaborate more regarding your plan for fundraising activities in your association? Thank you.
You had a question from the Nicaraguan.
Sorry, can we have that question repeated, please?
Some from IPSF Iraq. In your presentation, you mentioned that you will support your delegates to attend IPSF annual events by fundraising activities. So, can you please elaborate more regarding your plan for fundraising activities in your association? Thank you.
S'il vous plaît, vous pouvez répéter la question, je ne sois pas correctement. Ok. Donc, je réponds pour continuer. La question est, nous avons dit que nous allons procéder à des collectes pour aider nos participants pour la participation aux différents événements de la IPSF. Donc, comme mentionné dans le document, nous avons des partenaires qui nous aident lors de nos événements, notamment l'Ordre national des pharmaciens du Niger, le syndicat des pharmaciens du Niger et les pharmacies et les grossistes. Donc, pour la réalisation d'une activité, nous établissons le projet et nous les soumettons le projet et on les montre les objectifs. Et après ceci, ces partenaires utilisés pour pouvoir prendre des billets d'avion et faciliter notre participation.
So, in regards to the fundraising activities that you mentioned, usually these fundraising are done by their partners, their collaborators. So, for example, when they hold projects, after they make the project proposal, they discuss with these partners how the sponsorship and technically the fundraising is done. One of the examples that was given is the National Order of Pharmacists in their country.
Thank you for the translation and thank you here for your answer. Next, we have Asset. We have a director from Asset.
Valentine, also Switzerland. In regards to those partnerships, you mentioned that you are using the profits that you make from your activities to use that to then use for OD compensations or membership applications. And we wanted to ask if this is in line with IPSF and what they stand for, because it is a non-profit organization. Like, does that go under non-profit or not? Thanks.
Thank you, Steph. Can you repeat the question for the here representative, please?
Non, c'est pas vraiment clair, s'il vous plaît. C'est la question.
Est-ce que cette dépense est en corrélation avec les valeurs voilà mon exemple.
Ok. Bon, c'est bon? Au fait, nos projets sont à but non lucratif et les activités qu'on organise, il s'agit des activités qui vont uniquement dans le cadre de ces événements. C'est-à-dire, ça peut être des polos, comme ce que je porte actuellement, c'est un polo de l'association. Au cours d'une activité, on peut exposer ces polos et voilà. Les mettre à un prix pour aider ou bien faire des préparations, vendre des biscuits ou des galettes. Voilà.
So our activities are indeed non-lucrative and non-finance, I guess. He made the example of showing like the t-shirt he's wearing. He's saying that all of this is a part of the activity sponsored by their sponsors and partners. So all of their activities projects are non-lucrative and they gain nothing from it.
Thank you for the translation. Thank you for the answer. Now we have a director from Switzerland.
Valentine, also Switzerland. So does that mean that they?
Pour suivre, au fait, pour le mariage, il y a des projets spécifiques.
Can I go on? Yeah, okay.
Please,
So,
could you please mute your representative until the answer is done, the question is done, please?
okay, good. Valentine as a Switzerland. So does that mean that in the sponsorships that they establish, are there multiple aspects included? So we have, like, for instance, one part of the budget is for the activity, and then an extra is, for instance, let's say for the membership fee, but all in the same package so that it equals to zero. Did we understand that correctly? Thanks.
Can we repeat the question to the legal representative, please? He's translating the question.
S'il vous plaît, une question.
Alors, Valentine, c'est Suisse. Ma question c'est, si genre on a des sponsors et on prend des expenses pour une activité, genre on prend, disons, je sais pas, 2000 francs, non c'est pas francs, euros. Alors, non, genre, on a une activité, on a besoin de l'argent pour ça. Alors ça veut dire que quand vous faites cette collaboration, vous avez genre inclus sur ce budget-là, genre peut-être la membership de l'IPSF. Alors qu'en total c'est zéro. C'est clair comme ça? Ouais? Non?
Miguel, answer the question.
Vous pouvez répéter, s'il vous plaît, je n'ai pas entendu depuis tout à l'heure.
Alors, Valentine, à cette Suisse.
Can we have the answer? That was the answer?
He said to repeat the question. Of course, I can also go there and say it. No? Ok. Valentine à cette Suisse. Alors, si vous faites une collaboration avec, avec un sponsor, vous incluez déjà dans les calculations l'activité plus, par exemple, le membership fee de la IPSF, que en total, ça résulte dans zéro. Parce que c'était pas clair avant.
Peut-être que tu peux le dire en anglais, parce que même en français, moi, je ne comprends pas. I can't understand it in French and I speak French. So I have like a picture, but
Please, maybe question in English. We have to translate. Yes, please, do it in English. We are translating.
Il y a trop de cours, du coup je ne reçois pas correctement les phrases. Il y a beaucoup de cours.
So basically, my question is, if we have one sponsorship package, so basically if we have one sponsoring package, which is, let's say, 5,000 euros, but for the activity you only need 3,000. And let's say those 2,000 will be used for the membership fee for IPSF. Then that in total it is zero. Did we understand that correctly, how they elaborate their sponsorships? Because they said in total it is equal to zero. So do they specifically plan in multiple aspects in one sponsorship? You understand it now?
I'll please finish your introduction with maybe so we can understand your.
Yeah, just if I to go further to
Yeah,
explain
thank you.
it.
And we have the translation for the legal representative.
For the IPSF membership to make sure that you
Ok. Comme j'avais demandé la traduction, pouvez-vous traduire en français? Pour m'assurer que j'ai bien compris la question. Ok. La question est de savoir si on reçoit 2000 € et que les frais de participation, je ne sais pas entendu vers la fin. Vraiment désolé, il faut. Non, l'argent sera utilisé uniquement pour payer les memberships, comme vous l'avez dit.
He said that the money will only be used to pay the IPSF full membership. There will be no other expenses. Thank you.
Okay, thank you so much for the translation from the answer. We have other information from the server. We have the microphone.
Dr. Jara from AEP Senegal. Yeah, I have a contribution today. Firstly, I encourage you for your full membership application because you were rejected last year and you just applied again this year. It's encouraged. It's very good. Secondly, I'm just encouraging you for the festival that you are organizing this year, which eight countries from West Africa, which is a really good thing, and they are just they have subvention because we don't pay much money to participate to it, and it's quite a good budget and a budget play, which is very good. And then just I am encouraging you concerning the membership fees that you are paying with IPSF to the Nigeria. Donations from the National Council of Pharmacists of Niger, which is a really good council. It's recognized to West Africa, and then Central and Pharmaceutical Laboratory of Nigeria, which will group one of the best researchers to West Africa. And then I'm just happy for you, and I know that every year you're making a good budget and a budget play because to organize some international events. You have to meet all the criteria and the requirements to do it. So, thank you. This was my contribution.
Information from myself.
Valentine of Switzerland would like to remind everyone that the point of information is not to be used to express opinions, only facts. Thank you.
Thank you so much. And then we have a direct from Education IPSF Treasurer. Rob. Next we have Ayatul Pakistan. And next we have MHASP.
Hello, Joanne from IPSF United States. My question is, it's not stated on the application, but how long have you been a member in association for? And I see that you are a newly established organization in 2016. How will we see? Hello? How will we see IPSF being strongly supported? Hello? Yeah. Okay. And I don't see a special position on the exec board for IPSF for your CPN SEO as a subcommission under exec board. May I ask which part of the exec board is it under? And the last question is, you have not joined.
No, just one question.
Okay, I'm sorry.
Please submit another point if you want to raise another question.
Hello. Point of order, I guess, Kishan, I guess, as a committee, when you raise a new comment, you can only ask one question and one comment. If you have multiple questions, please input the form again. Alright? So I kindly ask you to repeat just one question and the rest, please input into the form. Thank you.
Joanne from APHA-ASP United States. My question is, how will you support IPSF with your exec board? Or which part of the exec board is your IPSF committee under?
Okay, any other questions for the legal representative?
Mais de savoir si quelle activité serait chargée de partager les informations de l'aide. Là, c'est le secrétaire général de ça de la communication. Bien évidemment, le président de l'association ici, il est porteur de l'information, et plus le secrétaire, le responsable à la communication, sous contrôle du président. J'espère que j'ai répondu à votre question.
So to be under the responsibility of the communication, the one responsible for communication under the tutelage of both the President and the Secretary General. Thank you.
Thank you so much for the translation and for the answer. Then next we have Beth Portugal.
S'il vous plaît, je tenais à rappeler que les sites et les CEO sont des membres du bureau aussi. S'il vous plaît, venez à rajouter les sites et les CEO.
Can we hear the legal representative, please?
He just added that.
How about the information of assessment? Yes.
Yes, Switzerland. So, just want to specify that it's Niger and not Niger, please. Thank you.
Next we have Beth Portugal.
Joanne, after Portugal. Thank you for your application. We would like to understand how is your CPN SEO elected, because you mentioned that the candidates must find an agreement between themselves, and we want to understand how does this work. Thank you.
Thank you. Okay. We have a question for the leader, please.
Comment on procède pour le renouvellement du bureau, c'est ça? Le bureau du le SIG est le suivi, le NTO est le responsable de la communication. En fait, c'est une fonction qui est jumelée. Dès que le bureau est mis en place, le SIG aura cette attribution et le SIO, voilà, il aura la responsabilité avec la communication. Effectivement. Notre secrétaire aura la responsabilité du site et le SEO aura la responsabilité de la communication. Le SEO sera le.
So our Secretary General will hold the position of contact person, and our responsible of communication will by default be the CEO.
Thank you so much for the translation and for the answer. There is still a motion for discussion. We are reviewing this.
Maria Ansi, IPSF Lebanon, motion to close for discussion and go straight to the voting.
Seconded by Austria. The vote is open for discussion.
Point of order. Point of order, Kishan, IPSF Executive Committee. When you close the motion, when you have a procedure to close the motion, you cannot have a debate on it. So it immediately goes to a vote. Thank you.
Again. You listen to me? No, now it's good. Okay, we have presented a motion to close the proper discussion proposed by IPSF Lebanon, then seconded by Austria. I will proceed to the voting procedure. So those who are against this motion, please raise your voting cards. Okay, motion is carried unanimously. Now, we are going to proceed to close discussion for these two member organizations. So can I have the confirmation the live stream is off? Please, live stream off. Is the recording off?